22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your puppy, snuffing with my fuck stick. 22 cent booty pick, 24 make movie flick, 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub, Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other and mother some. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian. Me too, fat bitch on the E2. Back boom on E2, beat you, slide to your one walls. Ebony, POV, met you on Pornhub. Hashtag, all cash, fat ass, no water. Book is money daughter.
I should. It was nice.
Smooth that time. I had to bring the mic in and all that. That's what's up.
Little riding.
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? Look at this shit. Look at I'm like I'm on the beach and shit. That's all I'm gonna tighten myself up, man. It was hot earlier. You know, I get hot fast, so I had to let the chest hairs out. You know,
What's up?
it ain't as bad as my father's shit, but it's
Happy to be here once again, everybody.
Another good one.
In case this is
Last
your first
one of
time
the year,
tuning
too,
in,
yeah.
we are the one, the only, the
Two
two
Real
Real Radio. Jen Strong, lover of life.
that's your man. C.
On this
Chuck
foggy
Wagon doing his thing for
Yeah.
the 218 last time for the 218.
Last
man.
time.
What's up, man?
We'll be back next
can do it.
Friday.
Yeah,
and the Friday after that. And the Friday after that.
Yeah.
And after that.
But we done did some joints though. I mean, just thinking about it, like, you know, now we coming to the end of the year.
Yeah, we done put probably we done put
some
30
joints out
jumps,
there.
put 30 jumps, some good jumps, man. Some
good
quality,
guests and all that.
quality,
Yeah.
some solid.
That's what's up.
We want to thank everybody that's been rocking with us.
Oh, of course.
It's been wonderful, man. Little family, little community, man. Go check out our site, man, and our past shows. Check us out on Instagram, and go check out all the people that we touched. Bone broth, date spread,
Season, right?
season.
Oh,
Money
Jay.
out of both. Yeah,
Yes,
there you go. Yeah,
man. With the crack
the mac
and
and
cheese,
cheese. Yeah, the crack and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
So
a lot of them.
Dr. Tar, Dr. Dana for
Yes.
the
The
child.
brewery out Rockville.
The distillery.
The distillery
I gotta
out
catch them
Rockville.
because I don't have.
Blue Henry.
Oh, Blue. The top.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
you got it.
yeah,
If you
that's
having
right,
a party
that's
for
right.
New Year's, holler at Blue Henry. The toppings, the way she
cotton
put the cotton
candy
candy on
on
the
top of
drink
the
and
drink.
then poured it and it melted and then man, it was nice.
I'm
Good
so
whiskey.
DC.
I'm so
Yeah,
DC.
so DC,
So
yeah,
look,
yeah.
real quick about I'm so DC, right? So they post a picture of a little girl with an I'm so DC sweatshirt on. Nice picture, nice, nothing bad about the picture or the little girl for anybody to be like, oh, what the fuck this nigga about to say? Great picture. So I got my son the I'm so DC hat. So I'm like, hey, yo, I drink out my mug every day. I say, yo, man, let me get a picture so I can send it to them and they can post it on their page and you could be. I got a 13-year-old, y'all. I got all the dumbest. I had 9 pictures. I got 9 dumbass pictures. I got the goofiest.
Right. Ain't rapping the hat right. Yeah.
Be normal. I was in the house screaming, be normal. Pick your shoulders up. Just, I told his mother, I said, fuck the picture. I ain't even, I'm not about it.
So
Just
if you
take
ain't
the picture,
rapping
Cameron.
right,
Take that picture, Cameron. I'm like, yo, I ain't even about to.
That's
I'm about to go down to my little man cave and hit a J. I ain't even got time for this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even.
You ruined the moment, son. You ruined
I don't even want to put you in there. I don't even want to do that to them people like
But
that.
he was
man.
rocking it though. He had the
He
hat, but
rocking
he
it.
just,
He rocking it.
trying to put
Yeah. He
Yeah,
rocking
nah,
it.
I feel you.
So that was it was supposed to be dope. The idea in my head, the execution was off. I should have put it on them while they was asleep or something. You know what I'm saying?
Thank all of our
But yeah,
guests.
thank you, man.
Baba
All of them.
Midnight.
Yes,
Baba
man.
Midnight. He got
Yeah.
me researching
that's right.
voodoo. Yeah, I think I'm really
Baba
going to start
Midnight
looking at
came
voodoo as
through.
an official religion. Of,
Yes.
saying something to really look into. I don't know if how go through with the whole thing, but it seems like what I'm supposed to be doing.
Can't hurt the research.
Yeah,
But we had some winners, man. I mean,
Yeah,
for real, man.
I'm going back to the massage joint to get in. I got to get in the cryogenic chamber, the little chamber, the cold chamber. I'm gonna go do that.
I still ain't get my massage
You-
either.
you
I
still
gotta
ain't-
go out there next year. I still ain't get my massage
Vachutsky,
yet.
Bromley Vachutsky, yeah, the
Yep,
arch
eyebrows.
envy, eyebrows.
Yep.
You looking for your, so many. Oh, shout out to the people at real makeup,
Heavenly
real makeup
Garden
art.
A Spa.
Yeah, that was that's the spa I went to. Yeah,
you-
hey, that
man,
massage
you
had me.
you were right.
I keep
You were
I keep
right.
telling you, young, that massage had me feeling like Mr. Burns on The Simpsons when he got the back crack joint. I was like, oh, walking outside, feeling loose. It was wonderful, man. But yeah,
our lovely guests.
A lot of them,
just
man.
go through, check them out. It's something for everybody
Nah,
on
man,
there.
this-
Definitely.
This year's special. We appreciate y'all.
And y'all done got my house. I got all the little knickknacks and everything around my house. Most of the stuff I didn't ate and stuff like that.
We love all the presents, all the gifts. We use
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We
Definitely.
love it and we use it.
Daily.
Yes, we do.
We got some gifts too today. I see
Oh, yeah,
you, but
oh, yeah,
We're gonna get
oh,
to
yeah.
that later though. But you know,
So,
what's up?
I got a story. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know I keep a wild story. So, if y'all got one, or if y'all got something that happened this week that y'all want to highlight, it was something else that I got. I didn't have my notebook. I tell y'all if I don't have my notebook, it's, right in and out. It's too much smoking and stuff.
No story. Just,
No story. Just
I'm great. Feeling lovely. It's been a great, productive week as far as my
I mean, it's New Year's weekend.
You
I
know,
mean, so
my inner
everybody Christmas is okay.
this is my favorite.
self is
my favorite
going and
holiday, huh?
feeling. It's going great, people.
Mm-hmm.
Lift yourself up. Keep yourself lifted up. Keep yourself lifted up, everybody. You got to do that.
We on the same energy, Joe, because I was just telling somebody that earlier. Everybody out there got to find a dream. It's on you to chase that dream. If you don't chase that dream, that shit is on you. That is not anybody else's problem, anybody else's fault. When you wake up one day with regret and you're not helping me chase my look. You got to chase your own dream. Nobody else is going to be there at the end of the road and be like, damn, that's fucked up with you, and be like, yeah, that's fucked up. We didn't get your dream. And no. You got to go get that shit yourself. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Husband, mother, child, anybody.
Carve it out. Carve out the time.
Have the vision, you know what I'm saying, that what you want to achieve, and you got to go get it, man. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for chasing your dream either. You know what I'm saying? So that's
do what you
that's
gotta
how,
do for
Message. There you
Yes,
go. Right
do
there.
what you
Yeah.
have to do for
Message.
you. All the way around the board.
But that is
You gotta
real
do
though.
for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. You got to. I mean,
Uplift yourself. Keep yourself uplifted. Nobody can do it like you can.
yeah, for real.
Stop depending on outside sources to uplift you. That's your job. Just like he's saying.
Hey, I couldn't help that one. Nobody can do it like you can. Like, that's the truth.
That's right.
got that message in high school. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's better than you.
Disgusting. Don't touch me.
I didn't do it. I took my elbow. That's safe.
I don't know what you're doing with those elbows.
say what you do.
elbow. I haven't tried that one
Cutting
yet.
them on faucets and shit. I don't know.
I mean, sometimes shit get in. So that's terrible.
Oh man, he in there making cakes.
I wash my hand. Look, don't. I got a little joke to snap on with prosthetic and shit.
Oh man, but we loving life. We loving life
Yeah,
over here in these parts.
And
Start
looking
loving
forward
your life.
to 2019
That's
too.
right.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah,
Bringing
yeah.
that strong.
So before we get into, I want to ask y'all a couple questions about the new year. I want to get into my crazy little story. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Sometimes it's like, murderer gets killed for, doing something, whatever. But this one here blew my mind. 3,000 patients in New Jersey were exposed to HIV and hepatitis in the surgery center. 3,000 patients in a surgery center in New Jersey were exposed to HIV.
So as far as they got
hepatitis.
they contracted it or just
They don't know yet.
exposed to it?
They don't know. They were exposed to it due to improper cleaning, sanitation of instruments or whatever. 3,000 people.
That's a long time.
So if you got somebody in New Jersey right now, a girlfriend or whatever, this is the perfect time to not take them to the new year.
Hey.
Hey, I say that on Facebook. I say, look, if you're dating somebody
man.
in Atlanta, you need to just go ahead and know. If they say they just came from Atlanta, moved from Atlanta, anything like that,
Leave
do it.
them right there in Atlanta.
Do them like the museum. Just look, admire, and keep it moving. And that's the. But yeah, 3,000 people, man.
That's
That's
a lot of
that's
people,
that's
man.
that's
A lot of lawsuits.
And then the crazy shit is like HIV might not show up for 6 months, a year and a half. Like that shit is crazy. Like you got to go
They
get
gonna keep a
tested.
track of all of them, though, man.
They better keep track of all of them.
Track
They
of it
gonna
too,
keep
man.
track
They
now,
gonna
huh?
keep a track
Now they gonna
themselves.
keep track.
Better do like they do
Now
the
they
pets
gonna keep
and-
track. They
and
want to
tag
keep
their
track
ass and
of
shit.
the person that was
And look,
sanitizing
clip
everything.
me
Now they
in
want to
and
keep
shit
track.
like they do the cattle and shit. Look, that's terrible. So
you
that was
say it
my.
was due to just like unsanitary practices.
Just didn't properly sanitize the surgical area. So they must have had a patient or a few patients with HIV and hepatitis, and they just didn't sanitize well. So now every patient that comes in afterwards, or whatever instruments they're using, they didn't properly sanitize. So 3,000 people.
I just wonder how you forget that when you're dealing with HIV,
let's just pray for those
or
people.
dealing with
Let's
any
just pray
type
for
of
those
Probably budget
blood
cuts.
thing like that. I mean,
I'm sorry,
man, that's messed up, man. I'm just saying, man, that, those people, man.
Like if it was a drop of AIDS blood on here and I touch it and touch me, I can't get it
You know,
like
they
that.
cutting you open though
Yeah,
with the same jump.
yeah. I guess.
Oh no, man. So like I said, normally my stories are a little bit funny, but that just was.
That's not funny at all.
Look at my face. You're right. That ain't right. And they look, see over there trying to
3,000
right.
people,
You
you know
just
what I mean?
bring that up, man. We was just talking about celebration and all this and that.
Feel
and
sorry
shit.
for the dude who
You
get
just
it.
bring
Be
it.
like,
Celebrated
oh,
your
man,
ass ain't in New
Damn.
Jersey.
I could have been raw dog and these bitches all these years. I ended up with this shit anyway. Fuck.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine if you're super careful.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine you a virgin or something.
I
You ain't
never
had
did
sex.
nothing without a condom and I get the shit this way. Oh fuck.
I mean, Arthur Ashe do
man.
blood
Yeah, Arthur Ashe
transfusions.
blood
I mean, that was
transfusions,
big
yeah.
in the in the 80s. Blood transfusion was getting a lot of people.
Man, you had any
That's why he
stories
got
in
it.
there with a
That's why
smiley
he got
face
it.
on it on the
Smiley.
side?
That's really
of
how he
something
got
like
it.
that?
That's really how he got it though.
I don't know.
All these years
yeah.
later, we still sticking with that. Arthur
know.
Ashe. Okay.
Oh, with the blood
Blood
transfusion?
transfusion.
That's
That's
pretty-
how he got
that's
it.
pretty-
Oh, you don't think it's a
Really?
blood
All
transfusion?
these
Conspiracy
years
theory.
later,
You
we
don't
still
think-
sticking with that.
Oh,
I think
you think it's a conspiracy,
maybe
though?
that was what they was saying back then.
Oh,
He was just kicking too much
man,
ass in
see-
tennis and shit. They was
Oh,
like,
yes.
no black person will ever
We wanna
dominate
get deep.
tennis.
Hey.
He's the last one and shit.
We want to end 2018.
Little did
deep.
you know.
Right, let's get deep.
Meanwhile, in Compton.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's so New Year's. New Year's is coming up. Anybody got any plans? Any plans? Any plans?
Yeah,
Any
I got
plans?
plans.
What you gonna do?
New Year's, same old me.
So normally on New Year's I stay in the house
Yeah, I normally kick
because I'm trying not to get shot.
At this point now.
I'm trying not to
Yeah.
fight nobody because it's drunk people. I don't drink no more. I'm not trying to get shot, arrested. Big days, New Year's, Christmas,
Get
my
caught in the
birthday.
wrong
I stay the
neighborhood
fuck in the
after
house.
12
You know what I'm
o'clock.
saying?
Oh my God, y'all.
So
Been
but
there, done that.
my
It's
buddies,
happened.
my buddies
All
are
that
having a
stuff.
Jello wrestling
A Jello
wrestling competition for New Year's, and there's always room for Jello. So.
So you will be in the
Jello
Yeah, I ain't eating
wrestling
no Jello.
competition.
I'm gonna go check it out. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. Man, look, seeing girls fight, period, is nice. Seeing two hot girls wrestling Jello.
How many packets of Jello you need for that, though? I'm trying to figure that one out.
I don't know. I mean,
got
for
like
real,
a-
you don't even need a Jello. You can just throw some oil in there. I don't give a damn. They can
Oil,
wrestle,
water,
they can
it
wrestle
don't
in
matter.
mud and snow. I
Dry
don't give a-
leaves. We don't care.
Concrete.
They can
right,
just
be on
wrestle.
the- Right, just be on the concrete, take it to the grass and shit.
Just put a big square
Have you
carpet
ever
and
not-
just let them go.
Have you ever not watched two girls wrestle? I watch a pillow fight. I don't give a damn. It's just hot. It's just a whole bunch of girls. I would watch a whole bunch of girls just sitting in a circle talking. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? If they all had, I'd be like, this is some hot, dumb chicks, man.
That's definitely a way to bring it in.
This is
That's
what's up.
definitely a way to bring it in.
You know what I'm saying?
I would suspect if you bought your New Year and watching that, you'll have excitement all year.
You better, because everything else is downhill after.
Right.
How'd you start your New Year? Well, it went from Jello wrestling to Grandma's funeral, and then we got evicted.
So everything, right,
Yeah,
right,
hit
so
that car.
Stop right
everything
there,
went
stop
Then
down.
I met a girl and shit. Turned out to be a dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just a constant. You know. So,
Jello wrestling.
so you gotta
Jello wrestling.
aim low and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Throw a midget or two in there. You really got
Yo. Hey, yo. So
you
at
can't
one
go wrong
point,
with
at
that,
one
man.
point, I was working.
So you can't go
a
wrong
little
with that.
person.
My manager at one point was doing a party was trying to do a party for this dude, Darnarian McCann, something, I don't remember his name. He was a player, football player, and he wanted this extravagant party, and she just didn't know how to go. She doesn't know how to go. She keeps it safe. I'd be like contortionists and flames and shit. And people be like, yeah, I like that shit. Because I'd be excited. They'd be excited. They'd be like, yeah, I like that. So dude calls and was like, I want a midget jumping out of a cake. So I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to pay. We didn't get the party off because he didn't want to pay no money. He was trying to ball on a budget, and it just don't happen like that. The midget costs $2,000 to get her there and then to the cake. You know what I'm saying? Then you still got to buy the cake. You know what I'm saying? But I found like little J-Lo and shit. She was hot. Little midget. Man, oh, man. But I'm gonna stop there because
We said $2,000 though.
Yeah, $2,000.
Little J-Lo.
her name was Little J-Lo. There's some hot midgets out there. I just can't.
J real low.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? The last time I held somebody's hand that was that low, it was a child. You know, so I just couldn't walk down the street holding a midget's hand.
Oh
and
my
shit.
goodness, Sean.
Give me you little cute little bitch. I mean? Nah, man, it's just not.
Little bitty bitch.
My man
I
was
didn't
like,
know
you
they
can
still
walk,
did
my man
that,
was, you
though.
can walk around with her. I was like, yeah, that's a baby, dog.
Walk around with her.
That's like having a child fetish, but being safe about it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
no.
put this backpack on right quick.
So they
my
do still do that
goodness.
though. They still jump out of cakes and all that like that. They
Yeah.
still, yeah.
You pay me enough, I'll jump out of a cake. I don't
I didn't know they
goddamn.
still. Yeah.
Party boy style. I ain't wearing no thong though. I gotta get bikini breeze.
Wow.
But come on, that jump.
Now, do they still do that though?
I ain't gonna lie. I thought that.
I've never seen it.
That's
in
a
real
big
life.
ass
You
cake.
never seen nobody jump out of a
No.
cake?
Only on TV.
Only on TV and
Bullshit.
movies.
Yeah.
and,
It's
you
not
know,
even a real cake.
They jumping out
Sis,
some paper
fucking
at the top and
cardboard
shit.
and
Right, you know.
We gonna get that. We gonna make that happen. We gonna get somebody to jump out of it. We gonna get a midget, a little person.
To jump out of
What
a
do you
real
call
cake.
them, yo?
Damn, what do you call
Vertically
them,
challenged?
man? Look, we call them people,
Little-
man.
We gotta get a small person.
Small person.
Yeah, I think it's little people though. I think that's what it is.
Little people.
J-Lo, we coming for you.
Hey, you ever seen the show, the Little People show? They be fighting. The little women be fighting. They got two
Mm-hmm.
little girls that be on two little girls. They women. I'm sorry. They got two women that be on World Star. They be on their little videos on the car popping and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they be fat too. You know what I'm saying?
Midgets like to act ratchet too.
They people.
Right.
Everybody likes to act ratchet right now. We are in the era of ratchetness. It's not the
ratchet
age of
era,
Aquarius.
yeah.
It's the age of ratchetness. That's what it is.
Ratchet TV.
Super ratchet.
Gotta have my dose every day at 3 o'clock.
I don't watch it, man. I
do.
can't. I hate it. I hate the way black women look.
I
You know
hate
what I'm
that
saying?
I love it. I hate that I love
they
it.
put out there. You know what I'm saying?
You should have
Those
seen me when
guilty
they
pleasures and shit,
moved
right,
Jerry
look.
Springer. Who the fuck is Jerry?
Jerry
They took
like in the
Jerry
morning,
off.
right? I think
They
Jerry
took
like
it
at
off from
6
the
in the
morning to the
morning. Saturday.
afternoon. They come on 3
Jerry been
o'clock.
on.
Oh, he in the
Jerry been on
afternoon
for like
now.
25 years.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
And
And
I've
he hates the show. He be like, this show is ridiculous, but the people watch it, so you know, hey.
Should he
Hey.
get a
He's,
check for it, right?
He
You
is
already know,
hilarious.
right.
He is hilarious. I watch for him.
Jerry Springer is notorious for the prostitute thing. Remember, Mayor of Cincinnati? You knew about that, right?
No.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
how he got
That
really
was his
famous. He
whole
was the
thing,
mayor of
yeah,
Cincinnati,
yeah.
and he
Well, people
got caught
forget
with a
that, though.
prostitute.
People forget that.
And the reason he got caught, this dumbass tried to pay her with a check. He said that's how he got caught up. He tried to pay the prostitute with a check. White people, get you a black friend. We tell you what's not going to fly. Yeah, she's not taking
maybe
that
if that
check.
wouldn't
my
happen,
nigga.
we wouldn't have had Jerry all these years. So hey, I'm glad it happened.
He might have been bigger in office. He might
I
have
love it.
been, he might have
You
been
get
part
your
of
dose of midgets.
part of
you
the
get
Me
your
Too.
dose of
He might have-
strippers,
Oh, he gets a little
you
bit
get
of
your
everything,
dose of
yeah.
everything.
A little
with
bit of
Jerry.
everything.
That's the joy of him getting. That's the joy
It's like
of
a
him getting
circus,
caught up
yeah.
early.
Yeah.
It is a
Every
circus.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Every day was a circus.
Stripper week be tight. Beach week be tight. You know what I'm saying? I haven't watched Jerry in about a year.
I like it. Maury too. Shout out to Maury.
I'm not watching
Maury
Maury.
said-
Shout out to
He-
Maury.
he still-
I'm not
He
watching
do.
Maury.
Yeah. Shout out to
I'm
Maury.
not watching
You
Maury.
are
It's
not
still you not
the
the father?
father.
Maury, they got
You
a
should
spe-
change
they
the
got
show
a
to You
special
Not the
place in
Father.
hell.
That's
for
what
you,
we go, right.
Mr. Povich.
That's all they
love
do.
Maury.
He
They
don't
got a-
even do
they-
nothing
they got
else,
a-
right?
they
This
got-
how Maury get him though. You are not.
Yeah.
In the case of 12-year-old
Bama's whole
Taekwon,
life is hanging on to what this man was saying.
Dontrell, you are
Yeah.
not the
Had
father.
little boy, a little boy on there. And the name today was Too Real. Too Real.
His name was
His
Too
name
Real.
was Too Real, y'all. I had to make sure I told y'all when I came to.
Black people hold that
Too
L.
Real.
Hold that
And they
L.
was white. They was white.
They
They
was
was
white?
white. They was white. Yes.
Too Real.
Named the
Black
baby
people take the W.
T-O-O-R-E-A-L. Too Real. I said I done seen it all. Turn the TV off for today. I'm done.
We're gonna have a whole
Real.
show. We're gonna have a whole show one day about names. About just come on with our names.
The creative names and all that. Yeah. Too Real.
That was his name. Shout out to Too Real.
Yeah. Let's keep
Hey, yo, my teacher too real, dog. I'm telling you,
Right.
nigga, too, you know what I'm saying?
Too real.
This is terrible. So today,
Yeah. What's on the agenda?
New
man?
Year's, new you.
New Year's.
You
same
believe
old
that?
me.
You believe that? New Year's. Do you guys do New Year's resolutions? I'm sorry.
No, I don't do resolutions, but I just think it
Only
is
reason I
a
don't is
blessing
because
for
I'm
another
trying to
year,
be
though.
better every day. I do this every day.
yeah.
I'm changing over and turning over at least every day.
like
so I
it.
don't just do it once a year. I'm daily with my resolutions.
So
every
New
day.
Year's what, Wednesday, right? Or is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
Wednesday. The 31st is Tuesday.
31st is Monday. Right? I think 31st is Monday.
Today 28th. No, Tuesday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 31, right? 28,
I don't
29,
know,
30, 31. Yeah, you got the clock right. Long story short, all I'm saying is just
It's
going to be
coming up.
another
It's
day.
coming.
Right,
It's
it's just going
coming.
to be another
Eventually.
day.
It'll be here.
It's just another day, but
Yeah, it's just
symbolically,
another,
it's like, it's a new year, though, you know, so. But it's just another Tuesday, Wednesday.
Anything anybody's picking up, dropping off?
I'm gonna be at work. Make my point.
Nah.
I ain't going back and forth with you. Yeah, I'm on my little Duval right now. I ain't going back and forth with nobody this year. Like I'm not doing it. I'm trying to save a little bit I got up here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. No stressing.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is.
I say
Nope.
we should all stop making excuses. We know at this point was not good for us, and we know cut that shit out.
True.
Let it go. Stop making excuses for the toxicity. Cut it out. You already know. You know. Ain't no more. I don't know. All the indecisiveness. You know. At this point, you know. We at that age. We know. We know who good for us. We know who not good for us.
Yes.
We
Yes,
know
we
at
do.
this point. Let's stop fooling
I feel you.
ourselves. That's why a lot of us stuck, stagnant, can't get over that hump because we keep straddling the fence with a lot of things. Decide and move on, one way or another. Shit'll get off the pot.
Should have stayed on the toilet too long anyway. It's not good for your legs and your bowels and
To
stuff
be
like
real
that.
in
It's
the
really not.
2019, right? Yeah.
I
Be
mean,
real in
that's-
2019.
I'm actually gonna start. You know, I was working out a long time for a while or whatever. You know, I'm really gonna get my body back in shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good shape due to diet. You know what I'm saying? I eat healthy and all that. But like I keep telling y'all, man, I'm trying to let y'all know before I get into shape. You know, if you want to rob me, man, you just gotta take it and run. I can't catch you. I can't run, but so far, so
Now's the time.
I got about 4 blocks and it's yours. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh man.
this now is the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's about all I got. You know what I'm saying? Just chase the cheese harder. You know, and get my body
Whatever
back in
your
shape.
cheese might be.
Keep
Yeah,
chasing your
no,
goal.
no, my
man.
cheese is definitely money. I meant
Your
money.
cheese is
Yeah.
cheese,
It's
but,
definitely cheese. It's definitely
The goal is always
Shit, that
constant.
cheese.
It's just, the year changes, but the goal
Follow
is
your
always
dream.
constant. And, yeah. Do
Start writing that book. Take up that class. Pay off that debt. Stop bullshitting. You got the money. You got it. You got it for this, and you got it for that, and you got it for that. So
Put a little
take
bit
care of
aside.
some stuff.
Just take that over there and take that over there.
Start learning how to tuck. Tuck that. Tuck that. Tuck that.
I got some
Let's
stats.
make
Save-
some
yeah,
new
savings is
habits,
big
some
as
new
shit.
good habits in 2019. Let's let these old toxic habits go. Let's adopt some new habits that's going to propel us forward for the 19 and the 20. That's my advice
That's it.
to everybody.
That's it.
I agree with that.
And love on yourself, love on your kids. I always say that, y'all.
I told
always
you,
know
nobody knows you better than you. Love on yourself. She said it. She said it. Nah, yeah. So part of New Year's resolution is get to, like I said, to work out. I'm gonna eat healthier. So for all of you people out there that are going to take that route and say, I'm going to work out, I'm going to eat healthier. We have a couple people on here that will get
Help
you in
you on
shape.
that
You know what I'm saying? So Born to Fly, they can get your body right. You want to learn how to box. You want to get they up early, man. I be watching the videos. I be kind of motivated to get up. They be dark in them joints. I'm like, yo, that was last night. They working out that's 2 minutes ago. Well, the sun ain't even up yet. It's about 20 people outside doing step work. I be like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going back to sleep. Wait, this
I'm gonna act like I ain't see that.
take my out of shape ass upstairs and hit this J and stuff. And then we got Chef Gigi.
Yeah.
So she's gonna tell us about meal prep, healthy options, and she's got some pretty dope. She's got some lemonade for us. I'm a sucker for some lemonade. So, and then we're gonna review this. We're gonna get into the gentleman's diet real fast. What it's about. What is the breakdown or whatever. So we're gonna take a short break, maybe couple seconds, couple
Miniature.
minutes. Yeah.
Miniature break. Don't go anywhere.
We're gonna take a little person break.
We
Take a midget break. Sorry,
J-Lo
y'all. Sorry,
break.
y'all. We're gonna take a mini J-Lo break.
Oh man.
Hey yo, she was fly though, yeah. And then we'll be right back and stuff. Yeah.
Cougar Radio.
back.
Welcome back to our show. Thank you for coming to our show.
Yeah, always.
Thank you for inviting me.
We appreciate you so much.
And you are?
I'm Chef Gigi, the side dish queen, and what I do is meal prep. Here we have a vegan dish that I prepare for my meal preps, which is curry chickpeas with jasmine rice. Sometimes I like to opt the rice out for quinoa, which is really good too. And then I have my cucumber ginger lemonade, organic. So
Chef Gigi, side dish queen. Y'all go follow her right now.
Right, while y'all doing
Go
that,
find her on Instagram right now. Follow her.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit how you got into doing this.
So I went to culinary school and, started working throughout the city, different restaurants. It just wasn't my thing. I wanted to do my own thing. I met a lot of good people, though. I learned a lot. And then I got into the health administration career. And I started working at Howard. I worked with the GI department, which is gastroenterology. And I learned so much about our digestive system. I learned that our people just can't get right. We have so much unhealthy stuff around us that we don't realize what we're doing to ourselves. And I used to hear so many stories that they didn't know what to eat. So what do I eat? What do I do? Because the first thing that the doctor would tell you is change your diet. So people get confused.
But they don't tell you what to change it to.
Exactly. And everybody's body is different. We digest things differently. So we just have to learn about ourselves now.
So do you tailor your meal prep to your clients? Like if they have special dietary needs, you'll sit down and come up with a plan for them, especially for them?
Yes, absolutely.
That's excellent.
Absolutely, because, like I said, we all are different. We have different allergies, things like that. So you have to be careful about that. Like he said about the peanuts, I make sure that I let people know if I have something that has peanuts in it. Are you allergic?
And I'm learning as we know ourselves and grow ourselves and get older, there's certain things that I just can't eat. It just don't sit right with me. Like I'm not allergic, but maybe something in me is allergic because maybe these certain things happen every time I eat these certain things.
Right.
And it's like, oh no. And like I might can eat that, but I already know my stomach gonna be hurting later on.
Yep.
And maybe I shouldn't eat that.
That's
maybe
awareness.
I should cut that out of my diet.
Yep.
Like certain dairy products and
cheese, man, cheese.
certain
Dairy is a big one.
and certain things.
Now-
It's like,
now,
why my stomach
is
feel so
it
needly?
That's how I felt with pork
20,
and beef.
30 minutes after I eat, it just feel like
how do I
something
say
is
that?
stabbing.
Is it a black people thing that we can't do lactose? Yeah, I can't ice cream, milk. That was my thing for a while, but just one day literally one day I was eating ice cream Sundays till 2:00 in the morning, and then I went to the store and got an ice cream sandwich, and it was like,
I don't think it's necessarily a cultural thing, but more so our bodies. We can't process all that sugar. A lot of that stuff is processed, so that's what
processed foods
messes
are.
us up. It's the processed foods. So you just got to keep it in the produce section. That's where I stay, in the produce section.
Around the perimeter.
I'm about to say that's somebody told
Stay
me.
out the
That's
aisle.
right,
People
right.
stay
Stay
out
around
of
On
the
the
aisle.
outside,
Yep,
you go in, you got your fruits,
Yep.
you got your vegetables,
Yep.
you got your meat, you got
Yep.
your dairy, you got your checkout.
On the
Literally
outside, people.
in that order.
You could just sit on a shelf like that. You should think
Exactly.
twice
Well,
about it.
I say in my house it was always no box, no bags. You know what I'm saying? When I moved on my own, because I was kind of raised like that. It was like, I wasn't like, my father makes fun of me. He said, "How you mess up boxed rice?" I said, I can't do it. I just don't know how to cook steam in a microwave. I mess it up. Anything that requires quick cooking, no thought process, I mess it up every time. Now you give me rice that takes 56 minutes, and my brown rice is official, but.
Okay.
anything else that that. So anything in a box, anything in a bag, is just we got to learn that. It's no good.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. Keep it healthy.
And then food, for real food now, they want you to believe that fruits and vegetables are expensive. It's not. It's not. You can go to Spanish markets. Your cucumbers will be 33 cents a piece instead of $1 a piece.
International markets.
International markets.
Yes, because you find a lot of rare things in there too, herbal things.
And then
exactly.
real food.
Yep.
Cucumbers don't have seeds in the first quarter of an inch in the grocery store. Like if you go to a real market or a farmer's market, it's seeds all the way through.
Throughout,
so things that we don't know, we're not being taught, and we taught that fruit is too expensive, or you fruit. I ain't got no money for no fruit. It's like, but that's real fruit. That's real sugar.
And
That's
if you eating right, you don't need to eat as much anyway. Hello.
Right.
And then real food, for
That
real
is big,
food stretches further than a box of rice. A bag of rice goes further than a bag of potatoes goes faster than some quick whip mashed potatoes. I mean, it's really more cost effective to shop like on the outside.
It sure is.
So what did you bring here today?
Right,
Tell us about what you brought us today.
Bust it
So
open,
here
let's go.
I have the curry chickpeas with jasmine rice.
She said she watched before, so she must know not to give us food before we talk. Because I'd have been over here.
Like this, shoveling it.
I'd have been over here staring at Chuck like,
And
come
it's
on
still
now.
warm, y'all. It's still warm at the bottom. What?
I'm a big curry fan. And I keep saying that because, well, now especially, but my grandmother having Alzheimer's, curry, turmeric, black pepper, good for your brain,
All
good
those
for your memory.
Yep.
Those seasons,
All those
yeah.
curries and stuff like that.
Those
And,
herbs.
India has the lowest rates of dementia because of the curry. All right, I'm done talking to
I will wait, but I gotta let her know right now.
Yep.
It's
And
Two
this
Real
curry-
Radio. Y'all already know I'm getting
So,
right
so,
on into
so
it.
why everybody popping
You
their
know the
tops
way.
and stuff? You know what I'm saying? We'll start tossing questions around.
Delicious.
How long have you been doing this?
The meal prep. For about 4 years now. I started with my friends. They would give me their money. I go buy
Smell
their
it. I could just smell it. You can smell stuff and say it's gonna be good or not. You got a
good,
fork?
huh?
Nah, man. See, you got a spoon, man.
But yep, I started with them, and I would go buy their food, cook it for them for the week, and that's how I started. They passed the word around. I really didn't even plan on doing anything. I just tried to help them out because I was going through my phase too, trying to get everything together for myself, and that's how it happened.
Now you say this is vegan, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's the whole vegan thing then? Like as far as like,
Vegan
so you
and
don't
delicious.
Eat meat or
So
vegetarian,
I'm
or
not
like how do you
vegan.
eat?
I'm not all the way vegan.
Okay,
But
okay.
throughout my journey, I've learned certain things that I love, and they're vegan. So
Yeah.
So why not put that
Exactly.
extra little spin
Yeah.
for the vegan people?
Yep. Yep.
It's delicious, y'all.
Yeah.
So meal
it
prep.
is.
Why?
Real good.
You said meal prep a few times. So people that don't know, I think we take it for granted that we know what meal prep is. What exactly is meal prep?
Just knowing what you want, having
Yep.
everything organized for yourself, because it is a lifestyle. It's not easy at all. When I first started, I struggled with it. I would do it 1-2 days, then I would get bored of the food. So what I started doing is making one meal for each day to kind of keep me, interested. But yeah, it's just being organized with yourself and
Don't miss
I
the
looked
part,
this
y'all, where she said when she started out, her friends
yeah,
was her support system, y'all.
yeah.
Support
Yep.
your friends, man. I keep
Support
saying
your
that.
friends.
Support local. Support your
Yeah.
friends. Nike, like I told you, Nike.
You quick to circulate your
Tennessee,
dollars outside of your
don't
circle.
care.
Circulate some of those dollars in your circle.
Yeah.
The people that's following their dream, they need your support. They need our support. The people that's close to them first. We got to support them first to give them that push.
But when you talking about like the meal prep, like I actually had pulled one thing up on the internet, and it was like taking like a rotisserie chicken, right? And it was showing how you can get like 7
Six
meals,
different-
or
yep,
you
that's
know,
how- that's
like
how I learned to cook.
yeah, you get your chicken salad, you end up getting your at the end you end up getting soup,
Soup
because
at
you're
the
taking
end,
all the
yeah.
bones
All
and
the
everything,
bones,
to
yep,
get the broth and
exactly.
all that good stuff.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a good way to start. But like I said, I got bored
with
with
like
just
that, right.
so I started incorporating things like chickpeas, things that I wouldn't normally eat. I would just incorporate just to kind of
Yeah.
get started with it, see if I really liked it, and I trained my palate.
Well, I'm always amazed anytime I eat something that don't got meat in it, and I'll be like, that joint jack good. Because
yeah.
like the real meat is like the ultimate,
Yep.
for me,
The
I'm like the
go-to,
ultimate
yep.
carnivore. So, Because remember last time we had my man on, he had the chickpeas. Remember he had sliced it up with those
Yeah.
chickpeas with the
chickpeas,
the marsala sauce or something like
Yep.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
he had
garam
the-
masala,
yeah, marsala sauce. Yeah.
the curry sauces, the different curry sauces. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good.
But like, and then like I said, meal prep, man. You don't have to feel like I don't have enough time coming home to cook food. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have enough time to make a healthy whatever. I can pop this in the oven. I can pop this in the microwave.
Yep.
You can do this on a Sunday
Yep.
while your
Pretty
guy is
much.
watching football or while whoever's watching whatever. You can plan these meals out. And that's how I kind of, like I said, that's how I learned to cook. I learned, a bowl of black beans and rice. Then you got black bean dip if you wanted something with your tacos. Then you take the black beans and put them on the tacos. You reuse and they freeze
Yeah.
well.
But also another thing is, and I'm pretty sure we'll tie this in with my man when he come up, but controlling what comes into your body, you know.
Right.
So
That's
therefore,
the-
when you meal prepping, if I wanted to know the
Exactly.
nutritional content in this,
Yep.
then multiply that by 3 of these, then I know for
the-
how much I'm exactly getting, So yeah, I definitely think that's a good thing, man.
Yep. Big key. But yeah.
Single parents too. Single parents.
Yeah.
Single parents, one child,
It makes your life easier.
one
It
or
does.
two
Yeah,
children.
it do.
It
Yeah.
does.
You working?
It does.
It seems
it
like it's
saves you a
difficult,
lot of
but
money
it's not
too.
difficult, right? It
saves
seems
you a
like,
lot.
damn,
It's
how I'ma
another
do this,
option
but, yeah.
for fast food. You don't have to do fast food every day.
Right.
You could do this as an
Right.
option.
And
As an
my
alternative,
thing,
it's healthy.
The slow cooker, my thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's slow. Yeah,
Man, slow cooker,
you're a big champion. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you a what's it called?
Man,
We're gonna get you
after
a
everything
sponsor
in the
deal.
slow
We're gonna
cooker,
get you
go
a
to
sponsor.
work,
You can do some
come
slow cooking
home.
junk. Yeah.
Slow
Side
cooker
dish
been working
queen.
for you all day. Yeah.
Y'all go follow her.
I like
Yeah,
that.
please.
She needs your support.
Catering at all?
I do catering. I do healthy
If you're
options
really
for
lazy, you
catering.
can just get
You
them to do
know,
it for you.
I do
It's
family
still
dinners
healthy.
as
Your
well.
kids need
so.
it. They obese. You know they are. You know what I'm saying? Get them out there, man. Get them. America is full of. I'm not trying to say every child, but we have the most obese children
It's
people
the processed
in the
food.
world, and
Doritos,
it's
sodas.
the low
Yep.
fat. Once
Yep.
you introduce low fat, you introduce fat people. I mean, it was just when I look at pictures back in the 30s and the Great Depression, they were starving. But for real, in America's history, there were no fat people. Occasionally there was a fat person. Even when I was growing up as a kid, there was no fat. It was one fat kid, and he was still playing with everybody else. Now it's every kid is like. No eyes. There's so much fat. It's just terrible, man. It's terrible.
No
eyes.
So they can, like I said,
Right.
she can get you out the way. She can get your kids' eyes back. She can get their ankles back, their elbows back. You know what I mean?
Get them picture perfect.
With the drinks too. Look,
Yep,
Right, so
organic.
what we got with that?
organic
Cucumber, ginger, lemonade.
cucumber, ginger, lemonade.
But I also do juices and shakes as well. Basically, my the meal plan that I have, one of the options is to get 5 juices and 5 meals. So you get, you like that.
So you digging?
That is amazing, people. I'm
And
not
it's
just
only-
saying that.
it's only
You
4
can taste
ingredients.
The cucumber, you can taste the lemon. Oh my goodness.
The ginger, can you get a little ginger?
I got the ginger. Y'all.
Please, y'all go check her out.
So someone would come to you and you would break
so
down what they need to, like you would basically map out their meals.
Yeah.
Like how's that work?
Yep.
That's,
I map it out.
Might be one of the
Basically,
best.
I will consult with you first. We would talk about what you're allergic to. What foods are your favorites, things like that, and just develop a menu from that.
and
Yep.
you deliver it to them, or do they come
We
and
can-
get it, or like how
Either
does
way,
that work? Like,
either way, we set that up.
Okay.
Once everything is
Solidified.
Yeah.
Once she
Hey,
got
that's
her
cool.
payments, we can work all of that out. She
Yeah.
gonna work with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna work with her. She following her dream, y'all. You can't be mad at
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
So
Support and local,
Yeah.
y'all.
one more time, social media, Instagram.
Side Dish Queen DC. That's my Instagram, and Side Dish Queen on Facebook.
Look at that, y'all.
Just follow the
There we
B.
go, yeah.
There you
Follow
go.
the B, y'all.
Follow that B.
I'm gonna finish this later. I want to thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming
appreciate
through.
you
Thank you,
coming by.
guys.
Yeah,
Food
definitely.
delicious.
Chef
I don't
Gigi.
play about my food, but that was good. I'm gonna
Thank
save
you.
that. I want to finish it now, but I'm gonna
Thank you
save
for
that.
coming to our show. We
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
We're gonna take
appreciate
a-
that, yeah.
We're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna come right back. We're gonna take a midget break. I'm gonna say that all. We're gonna take a little midget break,
Keep
little
running
person
with
break.
it. Keep
And we're gonna
running
come
with it.
right back.
Two Real
All
Radio.
right.
Dirty loops, new Jones since 22, 24, 26, 32 ounce pretty blue. Stuff in your pop babe, snuffing with my fuck stick. 22 cent booty pick, 24 make movie flick, 26 mile high club, 3 Sims in the bathtub, Geechee for the lap up. Pray to God you meet each other in the mall or something. Ex used to hate me, cause I fucked her best friend. She wanted to be a lesbian, me too. Fat bitch on the E2, back boom on E2, beat you, slide to your own walls. Ebony, POV, met you on.
We back. Let me get this out of here because I'm staring at it.
Right.
Move my lemonade with the truth. We are here. Finally got him back. Finally got him, man.
Yeah.
My
Said
man
we was gonna bring
Leon,
him back, so
born to
yeah,
fly
there you go.
fitness,
Yes,
man.
sir. We here.
There you go.
Yeah, we in the building.
He got to leave in like 2 minutes. He got like a 4 a.m. class he got to start. You know what I'm saying?
7 a.m. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Not today. Monday through Friday.
Monday through
Friday.
4 a.m.
Nice
Well,
meeting
I
you,
get-
sir.
I get
Thank
up
you
at
for
4.
coming to
Okay,
our show.
okay.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
So
Thank
tell
you for having me.
us, please tell us about Born to Fly, man.
Well, Born to Fly is like DC born and bred, like, you know, because my mother actually came up with the name. My last name is Borns, so she just, you know, took the S off. Some of my relatives actually don't have the S on their name, so you know how that goes.
Right.
Lot of family down south, but you know, and it encompasses what we represent. So everybody, I feel, is born to do something. Like we've been talking the whole day. You know, taking care of yourself because you're your best asset. So we're born to achieve great things, so reach new heights. So when we talk Born to Fly, we talking about getting anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Because it's out here to get. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing stopping us. So spread your wings,
Woo!
go get it.
Yeah.
That sounded
That's
good.
real.
Did y'all hear
That's
that?
real.
It's
You know,
out here to get.
Jump off the bridge, you know, and just
And fly.
make it happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right. Don't
You'll
hold yourself
figure it out
back,
on the
right?
way down. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, when you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to figure it out, me personally, I'm trying to, you know, get better every day. There's a lot of things that I'm working on too, but
But at
when
some
you gotta
point,
figure
gotta
it out-
take that leap of faith.
right,
though, right,
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 and
that first step, right.
it's going to be a risk. It's never the right time. You know what I'm saying? So time is relative anyway, but it don't wait for nobody. So we just got a limited time in the skin. So
I was telling my cousin that. I said, man, if you always waiting for the right time to start your
You gonna
business,
wait.
you know what
Y'all
I'm saying?
know
It's
you
never
gonna
going to
keep
happen.
Right, it ain't gonna never
Yeah,
happen.
you gotta just-
like this. You gotta jump in.
The time that you wasting over here
You
or
gotta
doing
jump in
whatever, you could be
eventually.
putting that into, you know, whatever you're.
exactly.
Oh,
So-
my
so-
double dutch jumpers. You can't just stay right here. You gotta jump in.
It's more of a sad joke. But so how long has Born to Fly been up and running?
Well, Born to Fly, we became official in 2013. But I've been doing, man, fitness is what's kept me.
Fit.
I mean, but what's,
I mean,
what's
alive,
really
going, like, yeah.
like really because you know in DC growing up and just being an active young male,
Stay out of
just-
trouble.
Right. That's the only way. That was the only thing that I really gravitated to. Video games wasn't really my thing. Reading
Okay.
school wasn't my cup of tea. I mean, but you know, I did it, but it was a driving force in doing those things too. Because I couldn't play sports if the grades wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. But it also channeled that energy that, you know, obviously sometimes in school they try to shut it down instead of, you know, and I feel like especially a little kid, they at genius level right there. They taking in everything.
Yeah.
That's why they can't control, you know, that's why it's like they gotta
Their
move, they gotta
curiosity
do
is
something
taken,
because it's
That pureness.
limitless energy, like
Yeah.
real life. So, and that's why fitness was kind of like just a natural progression for me. And I love the business side too. So that's why, you know, created the brand. Well, my mom created the brand. Shout out.
Shout out to
Leslie.
mom.
Yeah.
But dad too. Dad
Hey,
gave me the last name.
I like
so,
I like the way
Yeah,
you
yeah,
I like the way that's the
that
second
has
time you
fallen
done made
into
sure to
it,
let
right,
us
you
know,
know.
like, Mom, good looking out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make
right.
sure
So
that still
and you know,
looks-
dad gave me the
that's
last
nice.
name. He taught me the work ethic to just wake up every day. Like he
Yeah.
was on call, you know, doing his thing. So I can't, you know,
Not be.
what's stopping me?
Yeah, right,
You know,
right.
he provided me with all the opportunities. So, and I just flipped what I love to do and what I was good at into a profession.
Now, was it hard to achieve that though? You know what I mean? Like as far as trying to start your own thing and get your name out there, your business and all that. Like
It's still hard to
Yeah.
this day. Like I mean, the gym has been open a year and a half, you know, and we welcome everybody. Everybody come out, please, group
Tell
classes.
us where it is. Tell us where it is.
It's at 3408 18th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C., right off of Rhode Island Avenue.
3408.
Yeah, 3408.
Tell them your social media while you're doing
Social
that.
media is at Born to Fly. That's my personal page. But at B2F Fitness is the gym page.
At B2F Fitness.
B2F Fitness, 2 Fs. And we provide different services, so different classes. And our goal is to be a community-based fitness gym. You know, a lot of the gyms that are coming into DC, a lot of the organizations and stuff like that are big, you know, conglomerate. They, you know, they charge you
Faceless,
right,
nameless.
faceless,
yeah,
nameless, and fitness, especially being where I'm at. I grew up in that neighborhood, and my father actually grew up. My mother and my father grew up in that neighborhood.
Oh, that's sweet.
And like we all dealt with trauma of unhealthy living, you know, anything you could think of, my folks have been through, right?
Right.
So it's my duty to come back and have a business right where,
Right.
you know,
Right where it
Right,
all
where it all
began.
started.
right,
yeah,
you know, and
yeah.
we owe that to, and kind of like what I feel like is going on right now is kind of an awakening of people, because people are doing more healthy foods, you know, studying themselves. You know, as I'm trying to meditate every day, practice that, read every day, as well as work out, eat right. So we just got to continue to give back, and it's our duty to also bring the older generation on, because, like we said, it was a loss in the information. Because I remember my great grandfather actually used to have a garden. So I remember he was 79. And actually my grandfather, who passed last year, 2 years ago, he was 80. Like when he died, the only last year and a half was when he started being unhealthy, and that's after like going to the hospital, things of that nature. They messed up, you know, his medications and stuff like that. But he was healthy up until just from eating right, taking care of his body, working in the yard. So we've seen it; it's been there, but we've put other things above ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So when we realize like how much greatness is within us, then we gotta try to pull that out.
But you know that exercise, like just like with the food,
yeah,
exercise will rewire
Your
your
brain.
body. You'll rewire your entire. You'll feel better. You'll think better. You'll sleep better. I
Right.
mean, it literally does. The endorphins in your body, they just it's.
The human body was meant to work. I mean,
Yeah,
if you think about it, it was
yeah.
meant to move, and you know, that's
Dig
the
up
reason why we
soil
get-
and
that's
I
what you're
mean
supposed to
hunt,
do,
gather. I mean
Yeah.
that's what we're supposed to be. But you know everything else is a distraction from what
He
we're doing.
took what he loved and what he was good at, and he flipped it, y'all.
And I like the fact that you said, like, you know, one thing I was telling somebody the other day, a cab driver, matter of fact, the other day, that we're losing out on specialty jobs, plumbing, trade schools. So everybody's not fit to be a doctor, a lawyer, or some people are meant to be construction workers or architects, or somebody got to put this shit together. Somebody's got to be. Like I told you, had I known that I could make as much money as I do painting, I would have been painting for 20 years ago. I wouldn't be trying to tell somebody, you know, I've been painting for 15, 20 years now, and I'm official, but now I got to start over. I got to start at the bottom to demand what I'm worth, because nobody told me in high school that this was going to get you as much as the doctor down the street.
Because you thought, like, my father is a master plumber, right? So he never was without a job. So.
Yeah.
But we wanted to go to school, and business was, you know. But we also, like you said, we live in D.C. and they throwing up houses everywhere, and
We're
you
not
just
a part
see
of that. Yeah.
cleaning services. Like how many different little Corollas or whatever you see riding around with a different cleaning service on it. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not really rocket science. It's just a fact of what are you actually willing to do, and what are you
and get your
dedicated
ego,
to?
get your ego out the way.
Are you talking shit, or are you really about the shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Because everybody that know me know. I knew some guys years ago that had a truck that was doing the mobile dog grooming thing, but they didn't stick with it, and now look.
Right.
They're everywhere.
They would have been stinking rich if they would have stuck.
Because I don't
with
like
it.
washing my
10
dog. If
years
somebody
ago.
come to my house and do it, I definitely. I mean, you got to have that drive.
They would have been stinking rich.
And people do stuff they don't want to do all the time. So when it comes to fitness and you telling me you don't like it, you go to a job you don't like every day. For what? For a check. The fitness is like your check that you giving to yourself.
Yeah.
So if you want to return, like if you want your body to last, if you want to return on, because you invested in
Your
yourself,
investment.
Right, return on your investment.
this
yeah.
ain't nothing. Like you just do 30 minutes. You could do 30 minutes in your house. And all the information I put a post a couple weeks ago, and I was basically ranting and saying I'm not trying to motivate nobody no more. I'm trying to motivate myself to do better. So if you get motivated by the actions that I'm taking and see what I'm doing, then you can take the action and come along with the ride.
Right.
But I'm not, because if you ever get a hold of a book called Good to Great, they talk about these companies, and it's basically like they say it's a waste of your time and energy to even try to motivate that person that keep coming to work late. Can't get right on the emails. You just keep on wasting time and energy where you could really be getting a bag with somebody else that's doing it. You see what I'm saying? So, and all the information, we have the Google age. I see so many trainers, giving information, posting this. Oh, all down my timeline is everything about vegan. Everybody knows everything. What are you gonna do?
It's right there.
You
Right,
without
the information is out there.
Yeah,
It's right,
you know
it's
what
right
I'm
at your
saying?
fingertips.
You can't be a smart
yeah.
dummy. Like, you can't give me information and you not taking advantage of it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So,
You
what
gonna
I want
stop- So you gonna stop drinking the sodas or no? You gonna stop eating all the Doritos or no? You gonna work out for 30 minutes or you not?
I mean,
You took all
and
that
you
time
can still
getting
do your
fat.
thing.
You
Hey,
took
look,
all that time getting fat, and you don't want to take no time to get the weight off.
Look, it's mostly my diet, but I can eat whatever I want as of right now. I can eat whatever I want. People look at me, oh, you must work out. It's all, literally, with me, it's all diet. I don't work out at all. I might lift a little something in the basement or whatever, but that's cardio terrible.
And
It's all diet. That's
Our mindset about that food thing, that is just a whole nother. And okay, so
an
based
American
off of
thing.
your story, right? Donald Trump just made it illegal to serve dog and cat in America.
But why is that even a...
He just made it illegal.
Right.
That's what they said. Just meaning
It was legal
like you
before.
said, the
It was already out
transgender
there,
thing
right.
been in existence for 10 years. How long we been eating dog? I mean, because I know I shoot.
Well,
When I was young,
that's
the
joke.
curry out.
That's the joke. That's the
You know
joke.
what I'm saying?
Right,
But it's
right.
real. So, and what we doing at Born to Fly 2 is also facilitating for small businesses as well. So if you're a trainer, if you're a fitness professional, if you're somebody that's really serious about building your business and you want to partner with a gym and partner with a company that's like been through it and will actually,
Here?
invest in you.
Donald Trump just did that.
Donald
Way to go, Donald.
Yeah.
One
yeah,
good thing you
yeah.
did.
That's that trade. That's that trade war. He said China, no more dogs and cats. Keep them Jones over there.
So real quick before we get out of here, what are some of the service? Because I see the children, the boxing classes.
Yes, we have the youth boxing classes. We got regular adult boxing classes. I teach boot camps.
Nobody's in better shape than boxers.
I don't
So-
got
right,
nothing
so
bad to
we
say
have-
about the president.
We got twerk classes, chair classes,
Twerk
kickboxing.
class,
They in the gym twerking, y'all. They in the
yeah, I
gym
mean,
twerking all
it's
the
a-
early morning. Okay?
No. Look, this a Friday night. They had a wine as well, so it's a ladies only actually class. So fellas, man,
Discrimination.
invest in that fitness
Discrimination.
package for the
Right.
for
your
yourself
lady,
too.
yeah,
But
yeah,
let me can I touch on the fellas real quick? I know we got a little bit of time left. The fellas, man, we gotta do better. We can't be expecting a 10 and then your belly, your belly.
You 10 months pregnant.
Right, exactly. You try and wear Versace and,
That's real. That's
and you
real.
stretching out
Skinny
Medusa.
pants are not for you,
You know
fat
what I'm
niggas.
saying?
Man. I'm sorry to tell you,
But
fat
I'm
boys,
just-
no skinny pants. I mean, you can't expect your woman to be out here at the gym with a tight ass, and you got to lift your stomach to piss. Like you ain't seen your dick in a couple years.
And it's
like, you know,
everything, man.
I mean,
It's like your energy level, all of the
and it
things.
changes everything. We talk erectile dysfunction. Get your ass in the gym. You know what I'm
Squats.
saying?
Ladies don't just need the squats. Fellas need the
Yeah,
squats
yeah.
too.
Nigga, that be saggy too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Pants keep sliding off your ass. Nigga, go get your stuff together. Yeah, man. Definitely dope, man. We need to get a different mindset when it comes to our health. And don't just wait for the new year. You know what I'm saying? We're here all year long.
But this is a good time to start, though. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's a good marker. It's a good marker to start. You know, when you can
choose to be who
I
you
started
wanna
this
be.
day. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Man,
know
I've
what
been
I'm
going
saying.
I was born this day.
I've been
It's a
going
good
down the
marker.
rabbit hole on YouTube with all the time stuff. This isn't even the real clock. What is we talking about?
Yeah.
So now, I'm like you said, every day is like a new day. It's like like you real life. If you
A gift,
a gift,
a
so
new gift.
if you look at it that way and really look at why you doing it, you doing it for yourself, but then you also doing it for everything else around you. So if you really about
Love.
getting it, then you
And
about
loving
taking care of
yourself.
yourself. Yeah, exactly.
You gonna make the steps toward
It's
the right
loving your
direction.
family too. You
Yeah.
can't say I
Being there
love
for
my
them.
family
And being a
and
fat
then,
slob
like
and
you said, the kids is
cardiac
Bro,
arrest.
I think honestly, I think parent like if they say if a kid committing a crime, the parent is responsible. If the kid is obese, like 30, 40 pounds, you're
Stop it, people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
McDonald's
It's all your
on
fault.
Monday,
Like, look at the
Taco
price.
Bell on Tuesday, Wendy's on
They
Wednesday.
can't even buy the food. So it's
You know
like
what I'm
it's
saying?
what you're
Popeyes
giving
on
them, right,
Thursday,
exactly. Yeah.
pizza
but
on
that's
Friday.
also the parents
Stop
too.
it.
Like you
It's
you
your-
walking
I mean, it's your
around
fault.
mad. You mad
It's your
because
fault.
you got bowels that's backed up.
Yep.
You ain't your
Toxic.
body not
your body,
flushing.
It's your body's toxic.
You
It's
fixing
toxic.
yeah,
Toxic
exactly.
body makes
Just-
a toxic mind. Makes
You
a
still
toxic
got people out
household,
here that
makes a
talk about
toxic
something.
life.
I don't drink water. You still got people out here that talk about something.
no.
I don't drink water. Come on, y'all. You gotta drink your water. Get you some alkaline water. Get you some water. Get you some type of water. Drink some water.
Don't drink Dasani and Aquafina. That's
Put the
not real
sodas
water.
down.
That's not water at all. It has a funny taste and everything. And so once again, your Instagram, social
Yeah.
media.
Born to Fly, Mr. Let's Get It hashtag, the fitness mogul. You know, I like to, and at B2F Fitness, 2Fs. And I just want to thank y'all for having me.
No, thank you
know
for
what I'm
coming
saying?
through,
Like,
man. And look,
the energy.
your kids can't
great.
fight. You know your kids can't fight. None of y'all
Man,
kids can
half of
fight.
y'all can't fight.
None of y'all kids can fight. So take your kids, go down there, teach them how to defend themselves.
And
You know
if
what I'm
you
saying?
ain't got no cardio.
Hey, yo,
It's a
fight.
good workout. You're right.
I
It
fight
is a
it.
good
Fight ain't
workout.
number 15 seconds for real in the street. 15 seconds, that's all you got. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
you better
So
knock 'em out.
definitely check them out, man. Happy New Year to everybody else. Check out this book right here, The Gentleman's Diet. I'll get into it another day, but this is basically everything that the meal prep, the BMI, understanding your body, your shape, your form, your image, and all that's wrapped up in here for gentlemen. Tell you how to get the body that you want and not the body that your friend got. You know what I'm saying? Just helps you understand what everything is, man. So really go check that out. It's The Gentleman's Diet by Dr. Larry. It's a good read. Good
Just
read.
strong,
And it's
y'all.
easy. And it's easy
Let's
read.
get it.
Love yourself so you can love others.
Yeah.
Happy
Hey,
2019, everybody.
Take it easy on New
You know
Year's,
that.
y'all, man. Make sure y'all around to see the next one.
Right,
Watch
be
out for them
safe.
cars.
Be
Be
safe,
safe,
right,
man.
right.
Enjoy yourselves and everything. And make sure you keep some money in your pocket. You never go into the New Year without no money in your
And
pocket.
get your greens and your beans. Your greens and your beans. Greens and beans.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. See y'all next year.
Hashtag all cats, fat ass, no water. Book is money daughter.